Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and it can be, thank you for that, it can be a rough and depressing world, but this weekend we finally got some news that's good. And it comes to us from Wakanda! Wakanda for... I probably shouldn't do that. It's cultural appropriation, even though it's not a real place. Black Panther broke all sorts of records this weekend. It had the largest solo superhero opening of all time, the largest ever box office in February, and the most white people seeing a movie starring a black person who is not Will Smith. True. You can fact check that one. Happiness. Will Smith doesn't cuss in his lyrics. Yep. Black Panther is great. I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see this weekend? Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Did you like it?
I loved it. It was fantastic. It's so nice to see a big budget movie with a predominantly African-American cast. Time was... beautiful.
We need to see.
Talented.
Yeah.
The time was, the marketing would have focused on the only two white men in it, and the movie would have been called Martin Freeman and CIA Guy. Meanwhile, back here in America, we have our own drama. On Friday, Robert Mueller indicted 13 Russian nationals and... some Russia fans. 3 Russian entities for allegedly meddling in the 2016 presidential election, charging them with conspiracy to defraud the United States. First of all, no one saw this coming. There were no leaks. They didn't know this was going to be the indictment on Friday. That surprised everybody in the news media. Mueller's office does not leak. That place is tighter than Mike Pence's sphincter. Now, these allegedly. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Apparently, the Russians posted divisive Facebook ads, posed as political activists, and used the flashpoints of immigration, religion, and race to manipulate a campaign in which those issues were already particularly divisive. So they were using the internet to make people angry, or, as cyber experts call it, using the internet. The Russians even used fake identities that were a little weird. One email address used was ihatecrime1@gmail.com. Quick tip. If someone is ever that upfront insisting about hating crime, they don't actually hate crime. It's like if someone is wearing a t-shirt that says, "Not going to murder you, get out of there." Right away. According to the indictment, some of the Russians were also in contact with unwitting individuals associated with the Trump campaign. Unwitting, so that narrows it down to the entire Trump campaign. The Trump campaign. Look at you, happy boy. The indictment also shows Russian trolls operated a popular Twitter account called @10GOP, which falsely claimed to be affiliated with the Tennessee Republican Party. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You can't just believe everything you read online. There aren't always horny MILFs in your area. Some of them are like a 5-mile drive away. At first, Donald Trump claimed that these indictments actually exonerated him, tweeting, "Deputy AG Rod Rosenstein stated at the news conference there is no allegation in the indictment that any American was a knowing participant in this illegal activity." Yeah, maybe, but fans of the president. So lovely. Maybe so, but the investigation isn't over. That's like seeing The Empire Strikes Back and going, well, Han Solo is frozen, Lando's a bad guy, and Darth Vader is victorious. I require 0 follow-up. Let's go. Don't know where I was going just then. But then the parking lot, I guess. But then the mean TV people pointed out that it did not exonerate Trump So he tweeted 18 times about this, including, "Funny how the fake news media doesn't want to say that the Russian group was formed in 2014, long before my run for president. Maybe they knew I was going to run even though I didn't know. Maybe they told me I had to run because they had pictures of me with prostitutes. Maybe they helped me win. Maybe I knew about it the whole time and I'm lying right now. I guess we'll never know. Maybe, I don't know." Of course, anything's possible. But of course, Donald Trump is the president. He knows that the buck stops on the previous guy. Obama was president up to and beyond the 2016 election, so why didn't he do something about Russian meddling? Also, why didn't he kick down the door in that Trump Tower meeting and arrest the Russian lawyer and tase my son? And someone should have stopped me from sleeping with porn stars. Thanks, Obama. Thanks a lot.